Welcome back, everybody. Healthy, balanced meals were harder to come by for firefighters in the D.C. region until food on the stove came along.
More than 70 Alexandria firefighters got a holiday meal courtesy of the nonprofit organization Food on the Stove.
In Alexandria, there was a special dinner delivery to firefighters from one of their own. D.C. firefighter Jonathan Tate founded a nonprofit called Food on the Stove to increase awareness of healthy eating and wellness practices within the fire service.
His father was also a D.C. firefighter who passed away after battling cancer and 3 heart attacks.
I oftentimes say that Food on the Stove was started by a 15-year-old boy that missed his father. My father worked for D.C. Fire and EMS from 1956 to 1989. He retired at the rank of deputy fire chief, but unfortunately he died 9 years after he retired. So if you didn't hear me say, 44% of all firefighters who die in the line of duty, they die from a heart attack. The life expectancy of firefighters is 10 to 15 years less than every other employee in America. And not only that, we're the only occupation that cooks all 3 meals while at work. So while there's a lot of good meals, they're not necessarily good for us. So I started this with a small vision. As I said, 5 meals to the firehouse. And we've blossomed. Those seeds I planted that day have now just grown and grown and grown. And nothing seems impossible for me now because I believe. I truly believe in the vision God has given.
Jonathan, looking forward, what's the next step for Food on the Stove?
So one of the reasons we wanted to do this event tonight is to announce that we're launching our capital campaign to actually purchase a firehouse. My goal is to see healthier meals on firehouse tables. And one of the ways that I see that being sustainable is by taking unused or underutilized firehouses and turning them into community markets or retail spaces so that all the money that's spent in there helps fund our program so that we can continue to put healthier meals on firehouse tables. So the next step is to raise the money, to buy a firehouse. I don't believe firefighters should pay for food when they go to work. And we work a 24-hour shift, right? And if we were in the private sector and your job sent you away for 24 hours, they'd give you a per diem, right? We don't get a per diem, right? And if we're gonna be really serious about health and wellness in the fire service, we gotta not just put the lip service behind it, we gotta actually do it. During the pandemic, it was difficult for firefighters to get food. So what we did is we partnered with 28 different restaurants and we fed firefighters every day for a year and a half. From Ruth Chris, Chick-fil-A came on board, Eat Bergs, and all of these people were willing just to rally behind what we were doing, right? Some had it to give, some didn't, and we made it work. Giant came on board and donated $20,000, and that's why we birthed our Farm to Firehouse program.
This morning, Giant and PepsiCo gave Food on the Stove a $20,000 check. That money will provide 2,000 meals to firefighters across the district.
Food on the Stove has been a great partner thus far, and we look to continue our partnership. For us, health and safety is everything. We can't serve you, the community, if we can't be healthy, and Food on the Stove is helping us to do that.